really don't want to get evicted. I don't want to be here.
Dude, I thought you said you were excited to meet us.
I'm so sad now.
Dude, I thought we were going to be the best of friends.
Oh, hell yeah! Jervy's out of this house? I get all the screen time for myself? Oh, yeah, baby! In all honesty, I couldn't be happier. I hate that guy. He already is starting to cry his little heart out over not winning HOH. I'm just happy I don't have to deal with him for another week, sweating in every competition on God's green earth.
This competition is called Super Nintendo 2D World, and this is how it works. You will have to parkour your way from one side of the world to the other, very similar to a classic Mario level that you may recognize, and you will start in the corner, and once you touch the brick block, your time will start and you will be given jump boost. Race to the end, and when you click the button at the top of the flagpole, your timer will stop and the effects will be cleared. The first person to do so will win the power of Veto. Are you ready to play Super Nintendo 2D World?
No.
Well, too late. You're here now.
Okay. I'm going.
You're going? Okay. You got this. Look at you go. I'm gonna... Oh, shoot. You got this. See, look at you. Look at you go.
I'm actually doing decent. I practiced on Hypixel before this, when the server crashed. Can I just skip that? Yeah.
Do whatever you need to do to win.
I actually want to win a competition that's not luck. Because I won the one last season with the minecart things.
Yeah. You see, you were asking the wrong person.
I thought that was a veto.
This is probably a veto.
I hate this. Why do you do this?
You're doing great. You're doing great.
Yay.
So I walk into the backyard, and this looks a lot like Super Mario Bros. I used to play that game in my childhood. I used to be the best Super Mario Bros. Player, and I think it's going to translate well here.
This competition is called Super Nintendo 2D World. Are you ready to play Super Nintendo 2D World?
Yeah, buddy!
Your timer just starts now.
Hell nah. Oh.
This competition is called Super Nintendo 2D World. Are you ready to play Super Nintendo 2D World?
Sure.
Go for it. And you are off.
Shoot. Oh no.
It's alright.
There's a spider on my wall.
Ooh, yucky.
It's huge. Bitch is huge. Well, no, I don't think I'm winning this one, but it's okay.
It's alright. It's alright.
They just like...
Just gonna click the button at the top.
I can't get to it. Wait, this is weird. I can't get to it.
So this competition is called Super Nintendo 2D World. Are you ready to play Super Nintendo 2D World?
What happens if I die?
You'll respond and you'll have to keep on going.
Okay.
Good luck.
Oh, no. Oh. Oh.
You're doing great right now, Suds. You're doing great. Since Danny Season 2 didn't participate, basically she'll be given last place. I'm sure you guys already assumed that. But then second from last will be Danny from Season 1 with a time of 1 minute and 12 seconds.
Took that damn long? Really?
just a little bit. It's all right, though. It's all right. You did have a little bit of a fall, but it's all
I had a
right.
spider on my wall, okay?
Then third place is Suds with a time of 53 seconds.
Oh, shit.
So good at Minecraft.
Dang. And then the winner with a time of 42 seconds
Oh, jeez.
is Jason.
Go!
And then Mark, you had a time of 50 seconds.
Good job, guys.
That's pretty good for me.
So I win the Golden Power Veto and I feel on top of the world. F you, Suds. I ain't going nowhere, bitch.
Kind of disappointed that I did not win that comp. I was really close. I was so close to getting Jason out, so I'm just really disappointed about that. Because I kind of really want him out because I think he really wants me out. So I'm kind of like in conflicting spots because I know that if he wants me out, then he's going to continue to target me. I don't know how long it's going to be until we merge either, so that's the other fact of the matter. Part of me's happy that Jervy's gone, but part of me isn't. But because I know that Jervy wanted me out week 1, so if Jervy stayed, then I would be out. And I don't think I would come back because I am horrible at competitions. But I did get second this week in the veto, so I'm quite proud of myself for that. Hey, Suds, do you want to talk?
Sure.
Let's go into the bedroom.
I have a slight feeling I
that's
know
great.
what the conversation's about. I don't know why.
Yes, Jason and I can talk.
But
Wait, you potential renob? Like,
yeah, I don't really want to go on the block, so
okay.
I definitely think that you should totally save me from
All right. My
nomination.
question is, which of the two Dannys do you pick?
I don't know. That's kind of also what I wanted to talk to you about. Like, which one would you rather have go out? Based off of statistics, what's season 2? Danny from season 2 got 4th and was 7th in statistics. And then Danny from season 1, although Danny got 9th, Danny was the top of the list with a 78.57. Part of me was thinking that Danny from season 1 would be better at competitions. So that's why they took Danny out. What are your thoughts?
Well, we have the Danny who just joined the game and doesn't really have to. The Danny that voted to keep.
Yeah. I mean, I feel bad for voting out the Danny that kept me because, you know, I've built up trust with that Danny.
Yeah.
Also, I'm just really confused with the two Dannys. Like, honestly.
Yeah, no.
They're taking too long. They're stressing me out. Because Mark DM'd me saying that they didn't want me to go home because I just got here.
I'm hoping he follows through with that.
Me too. People can be super fake in this game and it stresses me out. But I mean, that is the point of the game.
Yeah.
Split
Imagine
us
there's a
into
second
3.
battle back for all the people who lost the battle back.
I honestly, I wouldn't be surprised.
I'd be so pissed.
First juror member is 10th place.
You did tell me that we situated everything out and I wasn't. I feel stupid now for nobbing you. but at the same time, like, I don't know what to do, because obviously the easy thing to do would just be the person who's not here.
Yeah, I
The other
mean,
Danny.
I'm assuming you want new Danny out. I'm assuming that's what most people want.
Well, I don't know what Mark. Mark was kind of like beating around the bush. Mark's like, Danny. Mark kept talking about Danny, but wouldn't specify which Danny. So I'm sitting here confused.
Well, which Danny do you want?
I don't know. They're both nice. One's been in the game longer. The one that's been in the game longer has actually talked to me. I did give this Danny time to die. When you want to talk one-on-one?
Yeah.
Not really. How did you say that to the person you just established won the HOH?
Yeah.
But, okay.
So, I mean, no matter what, if you want new Danny out, if you nominate normal Danny, it'll tie. You just break tie, send new Danny out. Even if Mark isn't voting new Danny, but I got no clue who he's voting.
But you did mention that you wanted Mark. She told me you wanted Mark done too, though.
With Mark now.
Oh, you're chilling with Mark? Alright, that's cool.
Yeah. Mark just didn't talk before nominations with me, so I didn't
no, that's fair. Mark.
But I've talked.
Mark's one of the more inactive people.
Yeah. But I mean, that's also kind of good for us, right? Like.
Yeah. I mean,
once Danny's sick, she'll be active, but
yeah, I mean, I feel like such a villain just nomming Danny.
Yeah, I mean, even nomming, she isn't going. New Danny said that she's a villain, so I mean, I feel like it wouldn't.
Wait, New Danny said that she's a villain?
Yes. I don't know if she was joking or not, but
I don't know. Also, New Danny has better stats than old Danny.
Yeah.
According to Mark, because Mark's been looking at the stats. He goes, "Let me look at the stats real quick. Danny from season 1 over Danny from season 2." I'm like, huh? Which one's from which season?
I know. Like, they're both from season 2.
But I also found out from old Danny that these two Dannys have been friends since before they played their original seasons. Before season 1, they've been friends.
Okay, well then I definitely don't want Mark out this week.
So, I don't know, like, if that's the case, she was telling me this. I think it was either while you were going. No, I think it was while you were going for your turn, because Mark was I feel so bad. If this twist was like a cast of like 20,
yeah,
it works so much better, because then there'd be people that she could work around.
Yeah.
But since there's only 5 of us in this game.
Exactly. And didn't even have a chance for HOH.
Exactly.
But then again, old Danny also didn't get vetoes, so then it's like...
Yeah, no, they're both in the same playing field of... Either of them got to play in a comp that they should have played.
So what's going on? What's happening?
I don't know. I wish I could tell you what they're voting, but I don't know. I'm guessing
So Jason's definitely using the veto on himself. Who do you want to put up?
I'm probably going to renom Danny for now.
I mean, yeah, that seems like the most logical thing. I just know Mark is so worried about it. He really doesn't want to go from the one.
Yeah.
I'm just worried because, I don't want to go. But anyways.
I mean, would you feel safer if you were nommed against Mark?
No, because I don't want Mark to go. I don't want Danny to go either, but Danny didn't show up tonight, so.
Yeah.
It's kind of just what happens. What happened last week with Joe, it's what's going to happen this week. Hopefully Danny can come back with that challenge, but it's all in the hands of fate now.
This is the veto meeting. Myself and new Danny have been nominated for eviction, but I have the power to remove one of us from the block. Danny, why should I use the power of veto to save you over myself?
Well, it is your veto. You can do whatever the hell you want with it. But I did just get here. Kind of really think I should stay in this game, and I haven't really gotten the chance to prove myself to you guys yet.
Thank you for those awesome ass words. However, I've decided to use the veto on myself.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Suds, since my awesome ass just vetoed one of your nominations by using the veto on myself, you must now name a replacement nominee.
Is that it's awesome ass Jason right there? Oh,
Sure
my
is.
God. Alright, so you can already tell, like, the power of veto it's kind of been used by it's awesome ass Jason over there, right?
Damn straight.
So now I gotta renominate some against my will. Like, I didn't sign up for this. Yeah, applied to play Big Brother, you know? Like, I guess I'll renominate this person. It's pretty shocking, right? It's a blindside here, guys. No one's seen this coming. I'm renominating Danny. Ugh.
Oh.
Danny's already on the block.
Oh my, you're right. I'm renominating Tucker.
All right,
Game's 9
y'all. This veto meeting is adjourned.
Babe.
So, this week's getting a little tricky now that I'm off the block. And thankfully, old Danny's back up. My mind is kind of racing. At first, I thought I was going to send home old Danny because Suds had pissed me off. However, it doesn't seem like the best game move, as old Danny, to put it lightly, is terrible at Big Brother. Too nice for this game, quite frankly. And new Danny pretty much said they're a villain, which obviously could spell disaster for my game. As long as I can just keep old Danny under wraps and, don't lose her to Suds, everything should go good. Julie, you look stunning!
Okay, now let's restart. Okay, guys, so it's time for another eviction. Since now we know whoever is evicted can battle their way back into the house, what are your thoughts, nominees?
Shit myself.
Okay.
I'm gonna be frank. If I get out, I'm going home. I'm so bad at competitions.
Yeah, well, Danny, that is some true words right there. But, so Danny, in just a few moments, your fellow house guests will cast their votes to evict. Before they do, you have one last chance to plead your case. And, Danny, you go first.
Which one?
The Danny. Danny with Danny.
Well, I told Jason I really haven't gotten to show you guys anything yet. It's been lovely to talk to y'all. I mean, that's been great. But I really haven't been able to play many competitions alongside y'all. And I feel like it'd just be a lot more fun going forward. Have someone here like me because I'm cool. Anyways, just consider not voting for me because it's my first week with y'all, first everything, and I didn't even get to play in the HOH, so please just don't vote me out, thanks.
Play in the HOH, you just lost.
No, just on this side,
yeah.
with y'all.
Can we all just talk about, I'm happy Jervy ain't here.
I don't know him, but he
free
sounds
house.
mean.
Jervy's a sweetheart, starting fights left and right.
Yeah, what a guy, what a lovely contestant. But, Danny, it's now your turn.
I'll go for...
Well, good job, Danny. So, it is now time for the voting to begin. Neither of the two nominees are allowed to vote, and Suds, as the current HOH, you are not allowed to vote unless there is a tie. One at a time, the rest of you will enter the dive room and cast your vote to evict. So, I guess... Well, who wants to go first?
I guess I'll go. Fine. Okay, I need to sit down. Ugh. I hate it when you don't know who to vote. Why did I volunteer to go first? Okay. I sadly vote to evict new Danny.
Happy birthday, Ryan. Happy birthday, Abigail. I evict to a vote, new Danny.
Guys, the votes are in. So house guests, as a reminder, when I reveal the vote, the evicted house guests will just have a few minutes to say goodbye and walk out the front door. So, by a vote of 2-0, Danny has been evicted
Timber me,
for
timbers.
their house. Other Danny, sit back down. Lemon Danny, season 1 Danny, you have been evicted.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
So sorry.
Please kick Jervy's ass, though.
I'm
We're
sorry.
gonna-
Make him cry
I'm
again.
sorry. I'm expecting you to come back.
I'm not.
Hey, Danny. So, how are you feeling right now?
Yeah, I don't even want to be awake right now.
Oh, man. Well, so I'm just gonna ask you a few questions, just how we normally would do.
Sure.
Obviously, you've gone through it before. But so, where do you think you went wrong?
I don't really think I went wrong. I think they're just playing a vindictive game, and it's all about, who can make it further. And honestly, if they want to play that way, they totally can. I knew I wasn't going to make it to the end. I just wish to make it a little bit further. That's all I'll say.
Lastly, do you regret anything that led you to be sitting with me now? Sort of connected to what you already said.
No, I got to make some really good friends on the other team that I'll continue to keep talking to. I got to meet the people on this side while they weren't really the greatest. They definitely, were loud and they gave me some energy. But now I'm just like, bleh. Try your best to stay in the game and then they just vote you out.
Well, thankfully, you will get a last chance to battle your way back into the house.
That week was interesting. I didn't really expect anyone to switch. That was kind of like a very shocking part of this week. I definitely think that Jason is trying to make me trust him a little more, but I know that he wants me out from Suds, and I'm a little nervous on that, so I'm definitely gonna have to watch him. I definitely think that I need to start working with Suds more and really start talking to Suds and maybe DM Danny or just like talk to Danny. But I really don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen next week, but I'm hoping that everything goes good and that Danny does not come back, because then I'm getting voted out. So yeah.
I won HOH. Amazing start to the week. If Jervy left the game, not so good. Well, he didn't leave the game, but he left this house not so good, so I couldn't nom him because I wanted him or Jason gone. And then Danny joined, refused to speak to me, then got sent home. So, that's cool, I guess. But at the same time, I don't know where I stand in this house now. Gotta talk to Danny, let her know that I really only nommed her. But I made sure that, both Mark and Jason were gonna keep her because I wanted Danny to stay. I like Danny. Like I said, I think in my last DR, she's my favorite person in this house, most likely. She's cool. After her, I guess it goes Mark and Jason, because he's the only one left. Yeah, I'm in a tough spot in this game. I gotta do some damage control. I gotta pray that I just really gotta hope for Veto next week, most likely. Unless we're merging houses, which is also possible. But I prefer, if we don't, then I need Veto. Because I can't win HOH, and I don't have faith in Mark or Danny in winning HOH. Unless it's something that they can team up with Jason in. So yeah, how am I gonna do this damage? I still have Mark, because Mark should trust me now. I kept him off the block. I stayed true to my word. I gotta talk to Danny to let her know that I was nomming her, because I didn't even let her know that I was nomming her, which probably was dumb of me. I probably should have told her that I was gonna nom her. But I don't know if she's online or not, so I just didn't want to bother her while she's sick. Yeah, I guess I gotta do damage control now and make sure I don't go home next week. Whether we join houses or not, I don't want to go home next week, so I gotta do something to stop that from happening. Yay, big brother! I hate this game.